Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Fair Ladies of Middle Earth. We are using a different setup for recording this time. Hopefully, it will work better than the previous ones. If we have technical difficulties, I apologize in advance. And now let's go with a round of introducing ourselves, starting with Anara.
No, I love it because it's like we've reached our season 2 and everyone's like, if you aren't sure about season 1, just start with season 2. That's when they really dial in the audio. So we're here now and it's all good. Anyway, I am Anara and I am playing Aislinn. And how deep are we going into this? Do you want me to do a whole character description or just the basics?
Basically, who you are, who you're playing, where to find you, the regular stuff.
Okay. Feels like it's been a really long time since we played. Anyways, I'm Inara. I'm playing Aislinn. She is a shield maiden of Rohan. I am Inara pretty much anywhere you might want to find me and lots of places you might not want to find me. So yeah.
Okay. Kayla?
Phelan!
I'm Kayla, play Phelan, the woodwoman of the Wilderlands. Follow all my beautiful friends instead of me. Enjoy the show.
Okay, Violet?
I'm Violet. I play Miriel. She is a elf from the Mirkwood whose parents are like really important, and she's not important yet. She wants to be. I'm not important either, but if you want to find me anywhere, you can find me at Very Violet on pretty much everything, except Instagram, where it's very.violet, because someone stole my username many years ago.
Happens to the best of us. And Zesty? Well, Kira?
Hi, my name is Kira. I play Zestari. I turned not knowing anything about Lord of the Rings in real life into an actual character. So she's a Disney princess-esque doe-eyed girl from Lothlorien, former guardian of the Silver Springs, and likes to talk to dirt. And if you want to find me and you want to see me do more tabletop RPG stuff, head over to YouTube or Twitch /Campfire Stories DND.
My favorite person in streaming who watched the first 2 Lord of the Rings and I learned 3 to 6 months later still has not watched the last one, but no judgment.
But we live.
Gotta have some surprises.
I powered through the first 2 movies and then haven't seen the third one yet.
And now we got some music. And I am Loremistress LadyBug. You can find me everywhere as Loremistress LadyBug. And also on the YouTube channel that you are, I'm guessing, watching now. And the links will be in the description as per usual. Who wants to do the recap?
I just sneezed, but I can do it now that I've concluded sneezing.
Sure, go for it.
So we are helping 2 people get married to bring peace to the area we're in, where there's been a big feud. We rescued a lady who got kidnapped, who's gonna help us get the second person. And we already got the first person, and we also had some bonding time with some drinking a couple sessions ago. And I realized when I volunteered that I don't remember very much anymore, so that's about as much detail as you're gonna get.
Hold on. Tag me in.
Okay. So
the best part is presumably the people watching this video will have recently watched all the videos and probably be more familiar with what happened than we are.
Yo, I play so much D&D. So, from what I remember, the very last thing was we had followed a group of Dunderlings.
Dunderlings? Do you mean Dunderlings?
That's the one.
Dunlenders.
Dunlendings.
From the Dunlands, we have found these absolute brigands that had kidnapped Eslet, and they were gonna do something. I assume they had a plan, but we
They were
thwarted.
gonna marry her to
Oh
someone.
yeah, they were gonna like marry her off in some weird like wildling ritual, and we were all like, "Stop that! Stop that! We're trying to do a thing, and if you could just not."
Yeah, no non-consensual marriages while we try to encourage
we
people to
saved
marry.
I remember.
That's
I
a
remember the
consensual
opening
marriage. They've said
volley.
yes so far.
I remember the opening volley. I downed a bitch in the first round.
That was kind of badass.
And then proceeded to not hit the broadside of a barn for like the rest of combat until it was down to just me and Miriel, and somehow we squeaked away a win.
We did.
It was a little scary when the elves took the front line, but we pulled through. Thanks to
forgot
you
about
both.
that time
We
we
lost
almost
our two
died.
main fighters. It
Yep.
was a scary time to be alive.
And there may or may not be a cutesy little romance thing blooming, but you know.
It's okay. We're all professionals, you guys. We're all professionals. We got this. In
We are
character
all-
and out of character.
We are all the most professional. I have a D&D account. Oh no. Yeah, while you're here, y'all, hit that subscribe button.
Smash that subscribe.
Smash that like button, turn on notifications.
Turn on notifications.
Make love to
Alright.
that algorithm. Over to
This
you,
is
Ladybug.
definitely
I'm sorry,
not.
I'm not
2
the one to have to
hours.
do that.
Yeah, it's never 2 hours of Ladybug just sitting there, like waiting to see if we'll ever stop talking. Spoilers, we
Yeah.
don't.
No.
Never.
It
Literally
will never
never.
happen.
Ooh, also for engagement, I
I
do
mean,
the
sometimes you
subtitles
get
now.
something-
So screenshot
yeah,
the best
yeah,
subtitle errors you found and send them to me so that I can feel
And-
bad.
No. So what you should do is, if you utilize the subtitles, you should say thank you, Kayla, for doing the subtitles. You should not hit her up specifically to say, season 1, episode 3, at
You get hashtag thank
10:58.
you,
You
Kayla's
got
in
a
the
word
comments,
wrong.
please.
No, you can hit one of us up to tell us
Yes.
to politely tell Kayla, but you cannot go hit Kayla.
I
up
was
because
about to
Kayla is
say
not
that
the
they
one.
can hate me up and I will fix it behind the screen so that Kayla never knows.
We will never tell
that's even
Kayla because
smarter.
she's great at everything and there are no errors ever. And we appreciate
Zero.
your efforts.
YouTube
I mean,
likes
to
to
be
auto
honest, she
caption
just
Legolas
finished-
as Douglas, by the way. So just so you know.
I prefer the Lego house. Lego house.
Lego house
was
is
Lego
really
House
good,
was
too.
good.
I'm just really happy about all of my
Oh my god,
alternate
I'm
names
literally
because they're
wearing
really
a
cool.
shirt right now.
Yeah, weren't you just like Iraq at one point?
Yeah, Aislinn was or not Aislinn. Anara was Iraq. We got an
I
arrow,
preferred,
an
like,
aura,
Aura House.
Iraq.
Where did they get the cuss sound from?
Oh, I have an important question for you, Kayla. When
Uh-huh.
YouTube auto captions my name is Violet, do you add the extra T?
Yes, I checked.
Wow, see, that is why you are not allowed to send complaints to Kayla. We have a separate
Absolutely.
complaint department. She only deserves praise. You can send praise directly to Kayla. Sorry, Ladybug. You
I'm
can
sorry,
talk.
Ladybug.
No worries.
We love you very much.
No
We
worries.
appreciate you dealing with our bullshit.
I mean, I wouldn't if I wasn't enjoying it, right?
Right.
enough.
Yeah, exactly.
She's only saying that because she's recording right now. I'm just kidding.
Behind the scenes, she's gonna like smack us all by
Sorry, children.
We've broken an hour already, and we are 10 minutes into the recording. Let's go.
I have barely started my wine. You know,
Oh, no.
It's gonna be great.
Oh,
Mine has
I should have
arrived.
gotten a drink. Water.
Too late now. You're gonna have to white knuckle through
Yeah, I know.
as Ladybug slowly exhales her vape. Like, yep, here we go again.
I'm used to it by
Oh,
now.
shit. Here we go again.
That's what we call day drinking, folks.
I mean, I did do a shot of Jägermeister before because my in-laws brought some from their holiday trip. I'm not seeing why people don't like it. It tastes
Ugh.
good.
It's
I don't think I've ever
also
had
like
Jaeger.
you had
Yeah, I
to
haven't
do a
tried
shot
it.
of Jaeger to play with us.
No, I did it just to see how it tastes, and I liked it.
I mean,
Yeah,
look,
your
I'll,
Kinda
I'll,
mom's
I'll,
reminded me
I'll
of
keep a
sorry.
reserve here.
I mean, it kind of reminded me of a cough syrup I enjoyed as a kid.
Oh well, there, we've we've gotten to
We've
the
solved
root
the
of-
mystery.
Yep. Jaeger, it's good if you drank cough syrup recreationally as a child.
No. I didn't drink it. I didn't drink the cough syrup recreationally. Only when I got sick. But I like the taste, and Jaeger kind of reminds me of that taste.
I mean,
And
I
that
drink
I can,
gin,
and
so I
that
really can't
thing
judge.
I can drink recreationally.
Gin is delicious.
I mean, I'm also
I like
somebody who
gin.
likes. I'm also somebody who likes anise. So I'm the one with weird taste buds. I like licorice.
And then Kira just up and left the
A
session.
lot of people don't agree with me on that.
I like
Anyway,
licorice, mood dependent. Sorry, go ahead. Black jelly beans, done.
yes. Let's maybe get into actual game. We're only 12 minutes in.
Oh,
We have a kidnapped lady who was in a bag. She's no longer in a bag. And we're rescued.
yeah.
Yes.
Did we take her out of the bag?
Yes.
We did
took her out
take her out of the bag.
So that's we're doing stuff.
I mean, she's the one you came here to rescue, so I would assume you would take her out of the bag.
We just bring
did.
her back in the bag and like drop her at the feet of like whoever.
Found
We
your
took
wife.
her out of the bag. Okay, we took her out of the bag.
I'm not sure if I showed her to you, because I think I have an image for her. Yeah, I did, but let's show her to you again. So that's Esfled.
Oh yeah, I remember this art.
Heck yeah.
Yep. And once she's out of the bag, she thanks you very much and asks politely if you could bring her to, well, her husband.
That is the plan.
Good. Do you know where he is?
We do believe he is at the campsite that we are currently headed to.
Actually, if you mean the campsite where you left the horses, he wasn't there.
No, the one we're heading to, the campsite with the horses were leading us. They pointed us in the direction of the guys that we needed to get to.
Yes. We're going
Yeah,
to
that direction.
marriage
Inside the forest, you will still need to find the campsite.
Yeah, we need. It's the campsite we're headed to, not the one that we left from.
So, like, look, the most truthful answer is no, we don't know the exact location, but we have a very educated guess.
Perhaps
We have a very
you might
talented
know,
tracker with us.
since he is your husband, if you could potentially assist us, we'd be happy to take you there.
I mean, I would love to help, but most likely, since I was taken, his camp might have moved, trying to catch up to the Dunlandings. So I have no idea where his campsite might be at this moment.
Well, we do have a skill set for that.
Yes, we have a very
that's
talented
good.
wood woman.
Do
who-
you
who
have
knows
a
how to track
description
things.
of what your husband looks like?
Oh, obviously. Why wouldn't I? Let me just look at
I'm
his
blind.
I'm only married to the guy. Hold on, I just need to.
She's been in the bag a long time, okay? Just give her a break.
Yes, he's a.
No, that
Dunlending,
was
and
your
I-
DM
sorry, oh,
needing.
There he is.
That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will go to a tree in the nearest pathway, and I will describe this image to the tree, and I will see if it has seen this camp anywhere and what kind of role is even that.
You want to talk to a tree? I would go with song.
Song, love it. That's one of my good ones.
We all just hang out and we reassure our friend Esfled that this is normal and it happens all the time.
She's a
with the
professional.
singing to the
It'll be
tree
okay.
thing. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so with that 16, this tree didn't actually know, but well, it is kind of connected to the other trees in the forest. So it was able to pinpoint your direction in which you should be heading now. it will still require at least one hunting roll to find the actual camp. But it's in a bit different direction than you would go with the directions from the previous campsite, because apparently the campsite moved since then.
As they do.
His campsite has moved. This one doesn't know exactly where the campsite is, but I have a general area.
I got you. All
Yeah,
right.
you
Never
do.
mind, you are able to perfectly find the campsite without any troubles.
Wow.
Please remember to mark down your successful rolls.
Oh, that's only worth like 1 because you haven't had a normal success
Yeah.
yet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kayla rolled a 21, which is ridiculous in case anyone,
Yes.
was curious. Just to.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have 3 skills: hunting, healing, and stealth, and they are all in the same line. That is what I do.
That's called specialization, and it's rewarded in some circles.
I
Yeah.
am survival and nothing else.
Yeah, over the course of these episodes, the party has found out that Zesteri apparently is very athletic, like quite strong. But like Michael Phelps swimmer strong, not like
there was that
bodybuilder
time
strong.
you carried Phelan across. Yeah.
Yeah, I like literally cradle carried Phelan across the river.
Forgot about
And then
that.
Aiswin wanted me to know that it was not something that she wanted me to do. She wondered if it was an elven
I
tradition.
don't remember that, but I believe I said it. Sorry. Go ahead. So we head for the camp successfully, I assume.
Yes.
Woo,
Yes,
go
it
team.
will take you a few hours to get to the camp. But then once you do, you very fast see Iogar, who's husband of Esflet. He sees his wife. For a second, he doesn't pay attention to you. He pays attention to his wife being back.
Aw.
But then she kind of reminds him that she didn't get here on her own. So he does turn to you. He is very, very grateful to you. And he has some actual rewards for you for,
Oh, sweet.
freeing his wife. And to be exact, he will give you some gold rings, bracelets, and other trinkets like that.
I love gold
Um,
rings and bracelets and other trinkets like that.
Yes, there's enough for each of you to equal to the sum of each of you valor and standing scores. So as much as is the sum of each of you valor plus standing, that's how much points of treasure you get.
Oh,
All right. Well, I have no standing
I have
and
2 valor.
an entire valor.
I have 2 valor and 2 standing, so I get 4 treasure.
Yep.
Yeah, I have 0 standing but 3 valor, so I get 3 treasure.
Sweet. I just realized that we're all a little beat up. Did we rest at any point, or are we still just completely
You
out
did
of
a
the
I
journey?
cracked weary.
Yeah, I don't believe we actually. So, like we said, we got our short rest. I don't know if we actually did it numerically.
Well, I did mine numerically.
So
Remember
the
you telling us we were
short
sitting by
rest
a
after
little
combat.
tree?
Oh yes, I did mine as
Let
well
me see.
because I took the extra hope point.
Well, we did the hope points. I just didn't remember because I'm at 8 of 26 endurance, apparently.
I'm at 14 of 24.
Yeah.
I think that actually was the short rest because both
I'm
of you were
guessing.
down.
Because
We were
both
both
of you were
Probably.
at
Okay.
0,
Yeah, so never
right?
mind. We're good. We're good. I mean, we're not good. I am badly injured, but it's fine.
Yeah, but you make it look good.
It's just like a
Yeah,
What
for
was saying
the
very
first-
artistic cut down my face.
for-
You know.
So for the for the short rest after combat, so the 30 minutes, you recover your endurance equal to your basic hard score. Unless you're
Yeah,
wounded,
that's all
then you don't recover. You have to treat the wound first.
Not wounded.
Yeah, I believe you didn't. None of you got wounded. You just got very down on HP.
We're just
Yeah.
tired.
Well, endurance.
Yeah.
Oh, that battle messed us up something
Like
fierce.
laying across my horse, bless her heart, because I think we retrieved them at the edge of the
So
forest, if I recall
after
correctly.
giving you the rewards, he kind of takes a second look at you. You look like, well, you don't look so good. Go rest up over here. He shows you to some bedrolls that he already has set up in the camp. We can talk once you've rested up and are feeling a bit better. Do you need any help with treating any wounds?
I might need help because I'm the healer, but I also have wounds, and I don't know if I can treat my own.
You can. You actually can.
Oh, okay. But don't touch me. I got it.
You know what? That's called boundaries and consent, which we are big fans of around here.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes. Okay,
Phelan's
roll for
boundaries
that.
have been established. They are everywhere.
Only Zesty may touch me.
Ooh.
Presently.
See.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyway, what's that healing in this case?
Did you
I
just
will
take a
be,
shot when she said that? I just want to verify.
All right.
Okay, yes, you can heal yourself.
All right. There's
shit.
survival. All right.
Kayla has rolled a 16 with a Gandalf, which is the best roll for that dice, and a 6. Again, I feel like the need to narrate this because these rolls are stupid, but we're glad about
And
them.
For the record, she ignored 2 of her dice and still got that.
Yes,
So, like,
exactly.
She got the best roll she could have gotten with those 2 dice that weren't.
Literally ridiculous, but good
I have
job.
a very
Good job.
specific
Yep.
set of skills.
That's why, like, you don't need to touch me. I got this.
I touch me.
I didn't do that. I just want it on record.
I feel like
So
too,
I'm
that
gonna
is, like,
say
almost
that with
something
this,
say, not knowing,
I'm
like,
gonna
so-
so I'm gonna roll that with this level of success. You not only treated the wound, that wound is basically considered gone for the mechanical effects, meaning that you will be recovering your endurance the same way uninjured people do, which will be 2 plus your heart rating, basic heart rating, for the night's rest, and I'm guessing you all will get a night's rest.
Oh yeah.
That would be nice.
Oh
Because
god,
it
yes.
is kind
Time
of
to go
getting dark,
bed.
and you are kind of tired.
Yeah.
So everyone can recover 2 plus your basic heart rating of endurance. And if after recovering that your endurance is higher than your fatigue, then you're no longer weary.
It is
Yeah,
not.
I'm back up. I'm back up to max. I was back up to max
I
after
am
the short
still
rest.
fatigued for sure. Yep.
And overnight we don't have a heal corruption phase, right? Because none of us have shadow points.
Yep. I mean, healing corruption happens only after the adventure in the fellowship phase. We're not in the fellowship phase yet.
Okay.
Fellowship happens after each adventure. You haven't finished this one yet, but probably today we will manage to. We'll see.
Well,
I am still weary, but it's fine.
You'll get there at some point. Hopefully you won't die before that or something.
I was gonna say or die trying, but you know, I decided not to. But you're here for me.
Oh.
So,
Fuck off.
I'm gonna say you rested through the night. It is the morning.
Is Zesty gonna make us her bread?
That is actually, so that's what I was asking about. That is after the adventure, after
Yep,
the
that's in the
Darn.
fellowship phase.
the fellowship phase, yeah.
I'm so sad. I really love
Also,
that bread. It's so yummy.
Miriel, one question: how do you expect somebody to bake bread in a forest?
Well,
Zesty is a
and in a
magical,
campsite, not in an
lovely
elven-
person. And
Like you
I just
roll it
trust
in
her to know how to do
leaves
that.
or something. Yeah, there's a
Muriel's
process.
a noble who has no idea what cooking
I feel like that's part of
entails.
that craft roll that you need
Yeah,
to do.
I feel like Miriel has never cooked a day in her life. So she just
probably
thinks
fair.
that it can happen.
This absolute silver spoon fed.
No, this is that I would like this to be a conversation that Aislinn and Muriel have, like while the next morning it's just like, where's the bread? And Aislinn's like, well, I mean, you can make it with a fire, but it's a lot of work. Like that's why we usually make the bread before we go, you know? And just like gently explains to her how bread works.
I see. Interesting. I never thought of it that way before.
I just kind of like peek out of the covers next to Phelan, and I'm just like, are they really arguing about bread?
No, we were discussing. It's cool.
No, we're still in the tent. You guys are.
Okay. oh.
The cover's next to Phelan, you say.
Nothing sus.
Next to Phelan.
The adjacent bedrolls. Calm
Yeah.
down.
Oh, adjacent bedroom. Thank you for clarifying.
Enough to be cutesy, but not enough to get us a different rating on YouTube.
Oh, you can. Never mind. You know what?
It's just like, I didn't know they liked the bread so much, but like, I mean, I can make it, but like, if we have a little bit more time.
Yeah. Let's talk to the people first, and then when we have a bit more of a break, I'm sure everyone would be delighted to enjoy your bread.
I'm glad. I'm glad that I got to bring like a little bit of home to you guys. Yeah, should we?
Sure.
And I'm gonna kind of step out, and immediately I'm gonna clock Aislinn, and just kind of be like, you look like, I'm not gonna lie, kind of rough.
I'm like wiping the circles under my eyes. I'm like, do I look that bad?
No,
You don't
I
look
mean,
bad
like,
at all, Aislinn. You look great.
you look great, but I just want to know if you're feeling as good as you look.
I'm very tired. My male shirt is very heavy. I don't know how much use I will be today, but I'm sure I'll get some rest tonight and be better.
Not everyone has to be useful every day. Sometimes you could just be you.
Oh, where I come from, everyone has to be useful every day. Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's not what things are like over in elven places.
I think on this. I think on like what is it like to not do things during the course of a day? And I really can't comprehend that.
we
Like
just kind of like enjoy each other's company, and
Well, you just have so many days that it's like, well, you don't need to do something every day.
so many days.
It's so many days.
I look at Phelan. I was like, I don't think we have that many days. Do you
I
have
guess
that many
time
days?
passes differently when you live as long as they do.
I suppose that makes sense. The whole like assumption of undyingness and things.
I mean, to be fair, going through like 100 years of hanging out with the same people every day,
Oh God.
like, there's a reason we're traveling, is what I'm saying.
Well, the
I'm
reason
just
I'm
gonna go
traveling
take
is
care of
not
the
because
horses.
I'm tired of my friends.
No, of course not. I've got friends back
Do you-
home, definitely.
Do you both have a lot of friends where you come from?
I have quite a few friends. The reason I left was not because I was tired of my friends. It was because I wanted to make a mark on history.
But did your friends think about you leaving?
Well, they encouraged it. My parents were great adventurers. I needed to be a great adventurer too. They understood.
Were they also adventurers?
My friends? No. They
Oh.
are not adventurers.
What are you going to do if you go back and you feel differently about your friends?
Why would I feel differently about my friends?
Because sometimes traveling changes you and learning new people changes you.
I definitely traveled before I met you all, or like slightly before I met you all. So I don't know if traveling will change me. Has traveling changed you?
Nope. And I go to tend the horses.
Zastari remembers seeing dead people, and it's just kind of like, yep. And I go tend to my horse.
I'm moving kind of slow, but I am doing the things that one is required to do to keep horses alive on the road.
I'm just kind of like brushing the mane and just being like, it's very nice to have a horse who doesn't hate me.
As I like haul water and food and like clean tack and like I reassure Zesty that she's doing a great job with her horse. As I do all of the
It's like
things.
long strokes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right, just like that. As I take the saddles off and like rub them down and then put the saddles back on, and yep, just like that. She likes that. She obviously likes that very much.
How do you get the hook out, like the saddle on the side?
It's a buckle.
Oh.
Yeah,
like,
it's just big. It's just big, but it's just a buckle.
Okay, and it just kind of like flops down on the other side.
I like just like when you're trying not to get a headache. I just kind of like it's. I'll just and I pull out some saddle soap and start like cleaning Zesty's saddle for her.
Even though I'm like kind of sitting off to the side as like someone's doing this for me, like I think there's a moment of like, oh, I can't do this, and then it's like, no, I'm gonna learn. Watch.
You're doing great. Yeah, and like Aislinn is clearly like she's doing the lion's work, but she's also not judging. She's like, yeah, no, you know what? Actually, the horse hasn't tried to bite you. You're doing so much better. I don't say out loud, but it's implied.
Yes, Valentine likes me incrementally more than the other horse hated me. So, like, it's progress, and we celebrate little victories.
Yeah, and I will like reach into my pocket and I will give Zesty some sugar cubes to feed to her horse.
Oh, yes, thank you. And I will feed sugar cubes to my horse, giving it little pats.
To your new horse that actually likes you.
Yes.
Yes. We're, you know what? We started out right. We're just going to continue on that path this time. We got this. My horse had no choice but to like me because she was written into my backstory. So really, it's not your fault.
My horse likes me because of plot convenience.
Yeah, yes, she does. And you earned it, though. You earned it, Kira.
And when you're done, like, doing all of that, I, like, grab the saddle, and I'm like, okay, so it's like when you took it off, but, like, in reverse.
No, no, not like you took it off. You should, yeah, and I will show her how to.
It's gonna kind of.
Yeah, she's probably like 6 inches taller than me, so once I get her show her the process, it's probably actually easier for her than it is for me. And I'll explain like you gotta tighten it, and then like you gotta let the horse take a couple breaths, and you gotta tighten it again, and just make sure so you don't fall off because that's really embarrassing.
Yes.
And also painful.
Well, you know, I mean, priorities, okay? I'm more worried about being embarrassed when I fall off my horse than I am about being hurt. Ribs will grow back, but my pride will not.
Well, I mean, like, for a rider of Rohan, like, it's in your name, right? If you can't ride.
Exactly.
You're
like,
just of Rohan.
I don't, you know, if I break a femur, I break a femur, but as long as I can stay on the horse. So, yeah, priorities.
You just become like Aislinn of Rohan.
Sure.
I mean, aren't we of places? Like, I'm Miriel of Mirkwood and you're Zastari of the Silver Springs.
Well, yes, but I feel like in the 3 words rider of Rohan, I feel like rider, it feels like the most important word of the 3.
I assume, like, it would be very embarrassing if you drowned in the Silver Springs or something like that, right? Like I feel like
Right.
that's a thing that would be so you don't want to. What are things that kill you in Mirkwood? Like what do you not want to
There
get
are
eaten
very
by?
large spiders.
See, you wouldn't want to get eaten by a spider in Mirkwood. That would be
No.
embarrassing, right? That would
Well,
be a
I
problem.
mean, it's kind of an honor to die in battle, but no, I mean, I guess those could kill you. Yeah, you can die in battle.
My
can't.
mom got eaten by a spider, and then she's gonna walk away.
Sorry? Wait. Did we just
Phelan, are
get
you
hit with a
alright?
story? What happened? Did anybody get the
I mean-
license plate on that?
I mean, Phelan was already mentioning this a while back.
Oh yeah, I think you did actually mention that because we
it-
had mentioned the bird.
I look at Muriel and I say, I think that might have been a little bit insensitive. I'm not, but
How was I supposed to know how her mother died?
Because
I-
she already talked about it.
You think I remember things like that?
Okay, but
I-
apparently I do
I-
feel
I'm
like
like-
it might be on you.
it's the second, like the
Alex,
second
you're
hand
going, "Do you want a
comparison, Misty and I just look at each other like, oh no.
Well, Aislinn, for the record, you're the one who asked
Miri-
me if it would be embarrassing to die being eaten by a spider, and I said no. So really, you implied that her mother died
Miriel,
in
do
an
you want a
embarrassing
shovel
way.
to go with that? It might be easier for the digging.
I gently like pet Muriel's back. Like it's
You're the one who called it embarrassing.
I'm
An
gonna let
embarrassing
you
way
two.
to die.
I'm gonna let you two kind of hash things out over who screwed the social situation for, and I'm gonna go see if maybe we could like make Phelan a little bit happier.
as Zesty's walking away, I look at Muriel and I say, did we make it awkward? Are we the ones who made it? We're the ones who made it awkward, aren't we?
I think we are, yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's us.
Also,
Yeah.
Zesty,
That's
as
never
you're
happened
turning
before.
away to go to Phelan, you notice that, well, the rest of the camp is also awake. And they are watching.
I continue to lean into Muriel and I'm like, I think they're watching us. It's a little awkward.
Well, you know.
There's like a point where I stop and I'm like looking at everybody and I'm like, morning. And then I just keep going towards Phelan.
Maybe we just start packing our things and pretend nothing happened. How does that sound?
I mean, yeah, that sounds good to
Okay.
me. Are we good?
Yeah.
I mean, you
So-
still
stop
need to
hacking.
talk to you still need to talk to Yogar because you kind of
Yeah,
came
but
here to talk
Zesty-
to him.
Make sure we didn't upset Phelan first.
Phelan?
Hmm?
Yeah. Look, on behalf of that entire conversation, whatever that was, I'm really sorry to bring up the spider thing was brought up.
It's okay. I mean, it is a little embarrassing. My mom was too soft to survive. And she's like whittling or something, like looking down, like doing something.
Well, I suppose if you're not accustomed to those kind of battles, I mean, I had never been in a fight until I had met you guys. So, I mean, it makes sense that if I was attacked by one of those things, I probably would have fallen as well. I was just lucky and privileged enough to have companions like you guys.
Yeah, we've got each other. We'll be fine. All right,
And-
who are we talking to? Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go talk to husband guy.
Okay.
No?
Miriel and Aislinn, while
You're
they're packing
here
things,
for
you
the
probably
fiance,
noticed
not
that-
for the. You're here to get the woman for the marriage, not the man. The guy you already have.
I thought we needed the husband of the kidnapped lady's permission for the
Yes,
fiance.
That husband, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna talk to that husband. We're not retrieving him. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What did you say, Violet?
I was just saying that we probably saw Zesty comfort Phelan, or not really comfort, but like make sure Phelan was okay, because I guess Phelan didn't need comforting. And then we saw them start going off. So Miriel would probably say to Aislinn, I think it's time to go talk to the leader.
Right,
And
right.
then
That's yes, their mission. We should do that. Yes.
Indeed, yes.
Yes.
And so they would probably join Zesty and Phelan on this endeavor to find the leader man to give us his blessing.
Okay, so I'm guessing you get together, and about time because Yogar is also heading towards you with a woman that you haven't seen before, but she looks like this. Going by the age, she looks like it seems to you that this might be Mildred, so the woman that you're supposed to, convince to marry the guy that you already convinced to get married. And now, before we start the encounter, you may all roll for insight to see if you will get any additional d6s for the encounter.
Okay, insight.
That good old-fashioned insight. It's not great.
So Violet, nope. Kira also nope. Faden also nope. Anara, it's all. Aizen is. It's all nope.
Yeah.
You have one.
People. These are my people. I got this. This one time.
Yes, you have one additional die for this encounter. And now to set tolerance. Okay, what's the highest valor in your group?
I think it's mine, which is 4. Or no, 3. Sorry, 3. I was looking at my
Anyone has higher?
I got an uno. I should probably up my valor on the next one.
Also,
okay,
what I can
Miriel's
tell
here
you, the fact that you did retrieve this guy's wife is also lowering the target number for all the rolls during the encounter.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wonderful.
That's good. We did the wife thing. We yeah. That's perfect.
I do love that you can
And
still.
I'm gonna even say that when you were walking with her toward the camp, you probably did tell her why you came here, and she's all for it.
I believe we told
Which is
her last
basically
session.
why. Yeah, which is basically why the target number for all the rolls for this encounter are lower than they would normally be.
Sweet.
Because she's actively agreeing with your ideas throughout the scene. But now let's play that scene. So first off, we have, well, you don't need the introduction phase because, well, he already knows you from the day before when you brought his wife. Jesus Christ, don't kill me with that chat, okay?
Well, now I have to.
I regret nothing.
To all the viewers, since we're using StreamYard, we have a private chat, and the party decided to torture me in there with things that are way too funny to not laugh.
Our Patreon is just going to be screenshots of the private chat. And
I mean, if somebody will take screenshots, go for it.
I apologize for nothing.
I mean, go for it, take screenshots, because I don't have the bandwidth to also do screenshots at the moment. But go for it if you want to. Anyway.
I am Faye enough.
I got it.
That's
I got
all.
my phone screenshots are happening.
Especially
Okay.
one where I said I have to pee.
So-
That's perfect. Make sure you catch that one.
I will.
I mean, if we need a break, also tell me, because I can pause recording.
I was mostly joking. Mostly. So.
Okay. Okay. So, as I said, we don't need the introduction phase of the conversation, so you can just start off with saying what you came here to say. Who wants to do that first, anyway?
Sure, I'll start.
I can see Phelan with the face going, not it.
I
yeah.
think it should be probably either me or Aislinn, because Aislinn like knows these people. She rolled real high on that insight. She
Yeah, I
probably
can
knows
give it a
things.
try. I've got a decent inspire. I can do did we do the thing where we learn what encourages this man and what doesn't?
Yeah, I would say so. Basically, inspire might work. Persuade also might work, and also awe and song.
Sweet.
Okay, I'm gonna go with awe. So I'm going to explain to him that he, of all people right now, should understand the importance of love to bring people and then also cultures together, and that is what we're trying to do, so we can have a more peaceful future. It's actually like a moment for Aislinn. Everybody's like, "Whoa, she doesn't normally talk like that." And now let's see if I roll to match what I just RP'd.
Maybe we should do the rolls first, so we know.
Nope, sure didn't. Because I'm also extremely wary, so I'm like trying to give this really like impressive, inspiring.
I mean, you can
speech,
spend
but...
hope. You're not that far away from a success.
You know what? Sure.
Well,
I'll spend
what
the
about?
hope.
Don't we get one extra roll? Why don't we just use the extra roll now? Because
You have one additional d6 also. Yes.
Are you guys?
Are you gonna lose the 1 through 3 on that d6 as well due to weariness?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, so maybe the rest of us should take the rest of this encounter so that we don't.
No, it's cool. I'm spinning the hope. I want to
Okay.
do this. I want to do the speech. I want to do the thing because I
The
already
love thing.
said it. Yeah. So I'm going to spin, and that will bring it up to a 14.
And that is
and
definitely
I'm just like, as I hold my tired self in, like I'm just barely upright, but I'm explaining how important this is. Yeah.
This is another actually really useful way of using this private chat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm also noting that on my end, but yeah.
So we know.
You can also note yourself in the chat. You have a tolerance of 3 for the encounter, so you can fail 3 times.
Okay, sweet.
I did it, you guys.
So what does the man say?
He seems to be seeing the reason behind what Aizen said. He's still not fully convinced, but he's getting there.
Can I try my hand at one?
Sure.
Okay, cool. I will also roll for awe.
That's
16.
a success.
That's got a success. Okay, so Miriel is going to say how they have been unofficially sent by the King of Rohan to join your 2 great clans.
So glad I recorded this shot.
That's what she says. The roll says it worked.
I set you up. Yeah. I set you up.
Yeah.
We make a good team.
And it seems to do make an impression on him that the king himself would like for those 2 to get married and for those 2 clans to kind of seize the feud, and that he's not forcing them to do so, kind of giving them the option not to.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's second success. He's getting there, but you do get a glimpse of the fact that he's still not over all the issues he had with the other guy, all the people that died in the feud and all shit like that. He's still kind of not over it.
I will step up.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you will.
I will step up with a, you know what? Let's try persuade, because we've already got a success on song. And she will mention, you may think that these rivalries are too strong to be broken, but love has already started to break those walls down, because one half of this is already meeting us at the thing that I have down here. Where is it?
Entwad.
The what?
It's called Entwad.
The ends what?
I'm putting it in the private chat.
The Entwad. The Twad. We're going there, and they're already there. And then my role's definitely going to reflect just how not great.
I believe in you. No, I
did it.
believe in you. Oh,
Oh.
never mind. JK.
I mean,
JK.
I can.
I mean, you
bring
can
that-
reverse the die.
Oh, I
Would the
can't
die?
die.
What's our TN? Since it was lowered.
Okay, I'm gonna be nice and tell you that TN is 12.
Okay, so you'd have to get a 5 or a 6.
5 or 6. Would you guys mind me using it?
It's
I mean, you can try.
it's a 25% chance, right? Math?
30.
33%.
33%, yeah. I'm cool with it, but then we're gonna be relying on Miriel to save us on that last roll, if not, since I'm weary.
Or I might just.
I mean, I have a +3 to off, guys. Like I can do it.
No, you got the last one, so we may as well see if it works, right?
Oh, let's just roll a 4,
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
and
JK,
then
yeah.
Oh well,
Yeah,
it's okay.
let's-
We still we get 3 failures, so it's okay.
It's okay. Muriel's gonna save us all again.
okay. So I'll save the hope point on that one then.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that
try my
didn't
best.
seem to convince him.
He's just very confused by Zastari in general, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, he's
All right,
not
Violet.
sure which part of the
Yeah.
All right, friends. Here we go.
You got us.
That-
You got us.
story.
Yes. Well, you see, what Sastari is trying to say is that the great power of love has already bloomed early on between her name is Mildred and whatever his name is, as they were childhood friends, and he, as one half, has already agreed to take on this new partnership and mend the difference between your clans. So all we need is your and, of course, Mildred's consent. Again, unofficially sent by the king.
Stamp. Unofficial stamp of the King
Okay,
of Rohan.
I'm gonna say with that you do convince him. He is willing to work with Senric to go to kind of solve the feud and put it behind them. And Mildred, since he agreed to the marriage, she also agrees because at this stage she will do whatever he tells her to do. Kind of.
Heck yeah.
No.
We love that. That's not socially concerning at all.
Oh god. Oh god.
It's not that she doesn't want to get married to this guy, it's more that she doesn't seem to be seeing the possibility of her ever being happy again.
Oh boy.
That's so sad.
Well,
Heck
you're
yeah.
gonna tell us next session about how she was proven wrong and she came to
she's
love
not-
again. Right? Right?
Who
Or
knows? Maybe
there's-
it's gonna be this session. Who knows?
Maybe.
She's just
I
like
believe-
super gay. It's just like
You're not helping.
And it's not like she's It's also not like she's opposed to the idea of getting married again. She's more like meh about it.
That's what we want to see.
Look, he's gonna turn out to be really good in bed and it won't be weird at all. It'll be fun.
Oh my god.
I like that I timed that right when Ladybug took a sip of something and she just literally almost spit it out, and that really made my day. So thank you.
Well, no, I'm just smoking. Don't worry.
Okay, you almost choked. I just almost made you choke. It's cool.
Yeah. Anyway,
Alright.
that means that you can go on your way back to the Entwad with Mildred.
Yeah. go
The
team.
rest of Senric's force will follow. They just need to tie some loose ends in here, and then they will also meet you there probably. But for now, you are traveling with Mildred towards the end, Wade. And, well, unless you're starting to talk to her, she's quiet.
I mean,
I think I think I would want to because I would notice that she's sad and just kind of be like, "Hey, how you holding up, champ?"
Good, I guess.
Good is better than bad, and that's and she's just gonna kind of like take a seat next to her, and for a moment, just kind of like,
I mean, you're traveling, so you're mostly just pulling your horse next to hers.
yeah. And I feel like I just kind of like let my shoulders drop a little bit. And I'm like, this world is weird. I mean, like, good weird and bad weird and filled with exploration and loss. But, like, you know what one of the scariest things and yet one of the greatest things is that I have found? I have no idea what is going to happen next. No idea.
I wouldn't be too excited about that.
But it is exciting, and it's terrifying, and it's interesting, and it's
Yeah, I once didn't know what's coming next, and that's how I lost my husband and my kids.
I mean, point taken. But then you found a place to bring you in, and you found a security and a new life to live, and maybe that life will be good, and maybe it won't. It's so unknown. But what do you have to lose with throwing yourself headfirst into that unknown and just seeing what you can make out of it?
Maybe. Who knows? You can roll insight, since you're talking
Sure.
to her.
I gotta up these skills, man. Nope. Absolutely
Very
not.
good.
She thinks that went great.
oh dear. Oh dear.
Anyone listening into the conversation?
Miriel's a huge eavesdropper. She's definitely listening for sure.
You can
I
roll
mean, yeah,
insight to them.
I assume we're all listening. But
Yeah.
Okay, so you can all roll insight.
Everybody rolls insight.
oh, good.
Insight for
Oh, boy.
everyone.
We're all gonna know exactly how this went.
Way to go, Zesty. That was great.
Yeah. We're all so insightful
I
today.
have to repull out my character sheet.
In my defense, I would have succeeded if I were not extremely tired. I'm just like, what they
Mhm.
say?
I mean, should I try to persuade or awe her? I may not know how to.
Oh boy. What is
I also
Oh,
do not know.
Anara actually knows.
I need to understand what Miriel is focusing on that she rolled a 4. Like what is distracting Miriel right now?
It's definitely not any people in the party.
Perfect. Perfect. Good. That's great. Aizen
So,
kind of like,
Aizen,
Good.
yeah, I'm gonna say that from that conversation you were able to pick up one thing about Mildred, and it's that she yearns for the chance for a chance at happiness. She just doubts that it ever will be hers.
That's so sad.
It is. So oh god.
I'm just gonna lay here for a minute.
So Aislinn, you'll see her like she kind of like she catches Muriel's eye as Muriel's kind of looking around the party, and then she kind of sighs and like she looks very tired. But she's definitely sort of understanding, and she looks at our friend Mildred and she says, "Yes, you know, sometimes things can seem like they'll never get better, but sometimes they do, and it's nice to stick around and see when things do get better." And I'm not trying to persuade her of anything because I don't want to roll, but I will. But I'm just generally commiserating. Like, yeah, it's sometimes it's hard, and it's okay to be sad, and it's okay to hope that things get better, and that's just sort of what I'm conveying. And I will
think those
gently
would
reach
seem to
across and
resonate
like
with
pat
her.
her shoulder. Like I'll pat her shoulder.
Yeah, because hugging when you're both on horseback on different horses might not
I
work.
mean, I am a writer of Rohan and I can do it, but I don't want to show off.
Yes, so it seems to actually do resonate with her. She seems to be feeling a bit better. Especially once you're getting closer, she kind of starts telling you about her childhood with Esmond, how they were friends, then they fell in love, but then they both decided to marry who their families preferred them to marry. So that their paths kind of diverged from there. She seems to be kind of potentially excited for the vision of maybe marrying him. She's still very careful about any of that.
I mean, friendship is not a bad way to start a marriage. There are lots worse ways.
True. So at the end of the day, you will reach the Antoine. And it's actually a sunset, so that's looking nice.
Very beautiful.
You can see that there are still two camps on both sides of the Antoine as they were before. They do seem to be mixing among each other a bit better. Since, that party you threw, they kind of seem to be drinking with each other instead of fighting.
That's good. That's an improvement. That's an improvement. We're doing better. I will lean back and I will share with the rest. They aren't fighting anymore. That's good. That's a good sign amongst my people that they're not fighting.
Yeah, you can see that they are there's even some songs, people crossing the river there and back to drink with the other side. You can see that Esmond, who you left here, is kind of also working on making people mingle with each other.
Yeah, so I'm still weary, but I perk up a little bit. Like, this is a good sign to me, and I make sure that the others know that, like, when a bunch of dudes get together and they aren't beating each other up, that's positive. That's like positive.
Is that what, like, the men in your, like, area, do they just, like, beat each other up, like, all the time?
Were you here the last time when everybody got kind of punchy and drunk?
Well, yeah, but, like, I didn't think that was, like,
No, that's normal. That's
normal
that's normal. That's yeah. This is better. I mean, this is also normal, but this is the better kind of normal for peace talks.
Oh, wow, like, the men, like, back in Lothlorien, like, they would just, like, hold massive, like, meetings where they would describe their feelings and come to a mutual understanding that benefits, like, the greater good of the people. I can't remember the last time that there was, like, I don't think there's been, like, a fist fight in Lothlorien in, like, a good 150 years. And that was, like, at the edges of the area, so, like, I don't even know if that counts.
We decide how we feel based on, the punching sometimes.
Well, couldn't you just, like, drink and play games instead of drink and punch each other?
I mean, I like the drinking and the playing games. That was a lot of fun when we did it before. I prefer the drinking and the playing games, and then my nose stays straight. You notice there are a lot of crooked noses here. It's
You
fine.
have a very nice nose.
See, it's, only then.
What?
So
What?
as you talk among yourselves about the situation, you notice that Mildred kinda rode ahead. And you can see
Good for her.
that Esmond is also on horseback, and they are both headed for the center of the Entway. They kind of are aiming at meeting in the middle of the river on horseback. And you, as much as anyone else around, don't hear what they are talking about, but they did talk for a second. And
Can we try to listen
then they kind of wave at you to come closer.
Can we have tried to listen in to the parts they don't want us to listen in on?
I mean, you would have to stand right beside them because they were talking quietly.
I have the quick of hearing trait. Does that help?
Not at that distance.
Darn.
Oh, well then we will. I'll definitely
But-
ride up. You know, don't want to seem rude.
So once you ride up closer, they tell you that, they basically confirm to each other the willingness to marry each other. And they would like you all to announce that Senrik and Diogor have agreed to meet and find the end to the feud.
Announce
Lovely.
to whom?
Everyone else around.
Well,
Oh,
do we just like yell it about? Like, well, how do we announce this? Like, make an official kingly
Yep.
announcement? Like what? Okay.
Yes, do an official kingly announcement. And I wait expectantly.
Great people of these two clans of Rohan, we have come to you to announce that the great people of your clans shall be united today in holy matrimony through those of Mildred and the name of this man that Miriel knows but Violet cannot remember. Esmond. Miriel and Esmond.
not Miriel, Mildred.
Sorry, Mildred and Esmond. Violet's mistake, not Miriel's. Don't hold it against Miriel. Hold it against me.
Oh
Okay.
God, she's doing it.
Of Mildred and Esmond today under this beautiful sunset, as suggested by the King of Rohan.
Suggested.
So, as you were doing the announcement, there is a single rider that kinda rode in front of everyone, yelled on the top of his lung "no," and then continued with a basic spiel about how he lost his fiancée to this feud and he's not going to just forgo it and forgo vengeance. Which you guys didn't know that, in Rohan, vengeance for lost loved ones is kind of a big thing. That's basically why this feud was lasting that long. And we are entering another social encounter, but this time you do not get to roll insight before it because it's kind of taking you by surprise. However, we need to set tolerance. This time that tolerance doesn't balance on your valor, wisdom, or anything like that, but on how you did throughout this adventure. Which, thankfully for you, is giving you a...
Yeah.
Yep, so that's gonna give you a tolerance of 3 and reducing the TN to 14.
Okay. All right. Well, you see.
You see that this man is very angry. I can actually probably show him to you. Probably.
Oh,
Oh, it's a dude
Yes, I
with a
do.
face.
Yep.
Good. I want to
He
know what
even
was
has a
fun.
name.
I know.
I didn't see. Oh, there he is. You
Oh
know
my
what?
goodness.
He has a very punchable face for standing in the way of
does.
true love. I'm just saying.
His
I
name is
am
Bloodred.
I am prepared.
He kind of looks like if all of the 7 dwarves became one dude.
And then braided only their mustache, not their beard.
Who braids the mustache? Yo, fam. Stay
This
in your
mother-
lane.
This guy.
This
I don't know what the cursing rules are on Ladybug Stream.
All right, elves better get this, or
He's
Aislinn
making
and
the
Phelan are
headache-
gonna
headache
smack
roll.
him.
I'm
true,
gonna
yeah,
give you I'm gonna give you one thing. O is not gonna do much on this guy.
Shit.
Aislinn and Phelan are like squaring up on the horses, like they're ready to fight. So good
Somebody
luck.
can roll insight to determine which skills would actually be the best for him.
I'll give it a
Not
shot.
it.
Yeah, I'm weary, so I'm useless, but I'm cute and punchy.
Okay, I'm gonna give I'm gonna tell the story he did succeed with that 6 especially. So basically there are only 2 skills that will actually work on this guy,
Oh no.
and those are inspire and song.
Oh boy. Well, we got somebody who can sing, y'all.
So, noticing that my 2 girls are in the back ready to throw hands, I am going to step off of my horse, very calmly walk forward, and say, "Have you forgotten that there is more in this world than you?
Oh.
Do you believe that you are the only one to have lost, and your choice is to make more loss? We have a chance to unify, and unify in love. And if you stand before that, you have truly forgotten what this is all about." And I'm going to try and use my poetic language in my song.
Okay. That is not a success.
No, but I will go ahead and I will use my hope in this one to make it a 14.
Which is a success.
You earned that. You earned that.
Yep.
Now just do it 3 more times.
All right, Miriel with a 19.
Okay, Miriel, that's 2 successes. What did you tell him?
We can't hear you. Love you. We still can't hear you.
Now you can?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes.
Okay. Great. So, anyways, what I am going to tell this man. I wholeheartedly agree with my friend Zestari here. You see, the King of Rohan sent us here
By the grace
as
of God.
humble messengers to bring the uniting of your clans. And I think that, I'm sorry, people are face palming and thinking that. Okay. I think that you should know that the fighting will only increase and the blood tolls cannot be paid, because the more that they get paid, the more the blood tolls will increase for the other side. And it will never end. And so you must take a moment and just accept that these 2 people of Esmond and now I'm forgetting the other one's name.
Mildred.
Mildred.
It's fine. Not Miriel.
Not Miriel. Mildred um, have agreed, and the leaders of your clans have agreed. And who are you to tell them that they cannot? That's what she'll say. Thank you.
I do like it
And
when she says, who are they to tell them, like, who are you to tell them not? I like do a little like yeah, who are you, bro?
He's in the back with
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, you're nothing. I'm just kidding. I don't say that, but I'm just saying. I'm like, yeah, you're really gonna stand in the way of all of this. Yeah, it's nonverbal support.
So
That's
that
what it
was
is.
2 successes from Miriel. He does seem to be slowly kinda backing down or calming down, but he's still like not there yet. Meaning you do need more successes.
Yes. Okay. But we got 2 because of that extra 6. Sweet.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're at 3.
3
You
successes.
need
Awesome.
well, I'm gonna be a nice DM and tell you need 3 more.
3
Oh my God.
my.
You're halfway
That's
there.
we got to be careful.
Oh, we're living on a prayer.
Yeah.
Calming,
Whoa.
yeah, calming this guy is basically a prolonged action requiring 6 successes.
So does this
That's a
go
lot.
back to me then? Because are you guys still like at the ready
I'm-
to punch?
I'm
I mean,
weary.
Zessie,
I can.
if you want me to keep going, I have more hope to spend than you do.
I
if you
mean,
want
we
me to
still
keep
have a
going.
threshold of 3, right?
Yeah.
So I could always still give it a shot.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So are you allowed to use the same skill twice in a row, or do you have to switch to the Inspire?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, you can use the same skill.
Okay, because I heavily doubt that I'm going to get like a grand success that will give me my 3rd ping, but also I just kind of want to beat this. Oh, but also I don't have any ticks in the Inspire column. Y'all, this system is wilding.
Okay, you okay over there? You seem conflicted. You good?
I'm gonna try Inspire. I'm sorry. It's kind of how the game system works. So I'll step forward and I'll just kind of soften my face, and I will be like, "Be an example. Do not be what others have been in the past. I have learned recently that you guys love to solve your problems by punching people in the face, but like, take it from me. If you just let down the fragile masculinity for a second, like, this could be so much easier." Oh,
And
Hey,
Wow,
that
they
is a
bought
success.
through. I see him starting to respond to that, and I just stare, and I'm like, oh wow, they bought that. Wow, that's good work.
the story will eliminate fragile masculinity. Talk about your feelings, you
Oh my-
traumatized fucks.
Oh my gosh. Are you want to try, or should I give you another go?
I'll go if you don't want to go again, but
No,
I won't.
I'm happy to go again. I just I didn't want to make you think that you couldn't.
Why don't you go and then I'll go?
Okay. Okay, so that's a success. So she's going
Yep.
to successfully be inspiring. So I see. You see, where I come from, these fights are far fewer and less between, you know. And I think that here in Rohan, you are growing to be more wonderful and caring people by the minute here. And Mildred and Esmond have agreed. And Sestari has checked your fragile masculinity. And it is only now, it is all on you to just accept that this is what needs to be. This is what must happen. That's what she'll say.
Yeah, I'm like nodding now that Miriel seems to be like speaking from the heart instead of speaking from the I grew up in court.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna roll a song.
Oh, you got this, Phelan.
I'm
I
trying my
believe in
best.
you.
Nope.
I believe in you.
Huh?
Okay.
You know
Okay,
what? That's in
that's a
character.
fail.
That is in character. It's fine.
Okay. I'm happy to go again.
I mean, it seems like it's kind of Zesty's turn.
Yeah.
Zesty
You wanna
only
go?
has 6 hope left, and we only have
There's
one
also
failure
that.
left, right?
That's okay. I'm just gonna go right
No,
back
you
to
have two
tried and
failures.
true.
Oh, we have
I'm
2
gonna go back to
failures
the
left.
tried and
Okay.
true strong
Yeah,
song.
you failed once.
Excuse me. Okay. I thought that
Okay, so
the
that still
IFR
only
only
counts
gives
as
2 for
one?
some reason.
Okay. So she will be like, look, okay, we may have put that a little bit bluntly, but like, you guys respect the blunt, right? Game recognizes game. And on both of our sides, we have so much game. And if you play together, there's so much game to play. Think about it. Yours, theirs, together, strength, unity, love. So should we just get this started? Yeah, I think we should.
Hey! That's my girl.
And that is the last success you needed. Let's wait for Phelan to come back.
The elves are over here just like carrying these social.
The elves just popped up and literally was like, why y'all humans gotta be like this?
Like the
We're-
humans in the party carry us for the battles, and we are here for the
We just pulled
social
out
interaction.
passed the blunt around and we're like, if you guys would just chill.
No, this is life changing for Aislinn. She's like, wow, they really. I did not expect that to work. But it's working. I am so confused. Like everything I've learned is wrong.
Have you come across elves before us? Like,
No, literally never. You are
Oh,
my
hell
first
yes.
elves. Yeah, yeah. She's
we are
like,
gonna
wow, they're
lead
just
this hippie brigade into the sunset.
they're just talking about things and people are listening. And I did like I'm confused, but you know, it seems to be working. So yeah, like this is. But I am definitely more impressed with the heartfelt speeches than the like, you know, less heartfelt speeches.
I'm sorry that my speeches are not as inspiring to you. I'm just trying
No.
to stay true to
Some
the
of your
character.
speeches are very inspiring. I think you misunderstood the point.
Oh my gosh.
When you're being real and you're not being Zap Brannigan.
Yeah, it's like wow, that's
No, I'm just trying to stay true to Miriel's character here, folks.
no, it's
So, like,
perfect.
I
You're
just
doing
come from
it's
the character.
perfect.
Write
It is
this one down.
absolutely perfect.
Tell them
Face
about
palm
Jody's
in the
gift.
character,
So,
not out
Yes,
of
I
character.
love it. I love it so much. Huh. We're all here now. We fixed it.
So,
Well, I mean,
yeah, you did manage to kind of talk him down. He did reluctantly withdraw and went back to his corner, so to say. Which is good, because it might have ended differently.
yeah, it might have.
Yeah, he's about to get shit kicked by 2 people.
And since your announcement was kind of interrupted, Mildred and Esmond did do announce themselves that they will get married, and that both Iogar and Cendric agreed to resolve the feud and keep peace between themselves.
Clappings. As
Yes.
the story just kind of leans
So
into Ace.
basically, you
Is there a ministry?
and you can now witness that people on both sides do kind of come to the center of the Entweight and do kind of at first reluctantly, but over the time more warmly greet each other as friends. And yeah, the wedding is not gonna be today because they still have to plan that shit
Oh, we plan
to
things
make a
in the-
proper wedding.
Okay. Oh.
But
Oh, I
yeah,
just assumed it was gonna be like boom.
yeah,
Yeah.
they I mean, when two different clans get married, that's a bit of a bigger party, you know.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
I've been
Right.
planning my
Right.
wedding since I was like, 70. So
I stare at Miriel and it's
I think
Really?
where I come from, we just say we're married and then that's it.
yeah, it's like you just sort of I mean, I'm not I s- who are you planning to marry? when
Aizen,
you're
I would say that
17?
here people do celebrate weddings. There is a big party usually for friends and family, and if it's people as high up the chain as those two, that's a big fucking
Yeah, but
party.
I'm really low on the chain. That's like why I'm just like, whoa.
So yes, you are kind of free to go back to the king to report on what you achieved. Because he is not omni-knowing. He kind of needs
He's
to be
not
told what
omnipotent.
happened.
Thank God he wasn't listening the whole time.
He's like got it. He's got notes, and he's like, I want to talk about this part. I'm like, no, you don't.
Look, my name has been said a lot over like the past fortnight, and we gotta talk.
It worked. We got shit done. All right.
Yeah, we're ready to go back. And like, is there a party for us because we established peace?
I
Can we
think we
get a
should get a party. I think we should throw a party.
I mean, I'm down for a party. Engagement party.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you mean
wear
that?
our
Yes,
fancy
yes,
clothing
those two,
again?
right?
Okay,
Yes,
so I'm guessing you are traveling back to the king.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it will take a day, so I'm guessing you're spending the night here and starting the travel in the morning, since it's
That sounds
already
great,
evening.
so that our girls can heal up more.
Engagement
I
party.
am still real weary, but it's fine.
Interacting with people, my favorite.
I mean, you can only interact with us if you prefer. Like, you don't have to interact with other people.
Good, because if I have to interact with Blood Red, I might kick his face in.
I
No
was not.
promises.
Yeah, no, I was not impressed with him either. But he shut his mouth as soon as Muriel started talking, so it's fine. And Zesty helped.
Yeah. I helped.
It sounded better before I said it out loud, but it's
So sorry, what are we doing? What's the numbers?
Wisdom, valor, and standing, I asked.
Oh. Hold please, your call is important to us.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so in the morning you will make your way towards King Tangle's place. You will arrive there in the afternoon because that's a bit closer than the road you were traveling so far. And I wanna hear what you're telling him.
I think before we go into the door, right, I'm just gonna kind of like put two hands on like Muriel's shoulders. And I'm just gonna be like, okay, look, I've been learning slowly but surely about social situations. Right?
Yeah.
I'm just a little bit of a pep talk before we go in.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe don't go in being like, we, your humble messengers. Because once again, he totally
I have way more experience with royalty than you do.
I know, 100%. Look, I am not talking you down from this, but like, I'm just remember what he said. We are specifically not supposed to say we are, right?
Well, we were specifically supposed to not say that we were on official business of the king. We were not.
Yeah, that we were like sent from him.
No, he didn't say we couldn't say he sent us. He said we couldn't say that we bear his official seal. And that there would be
Valid.
official consequences.
Like, what if we just like avoided that just altogether, right? Like, just we don't risk dipping our toe into murky waters, and like we go in there and we just kind of like we just kill it, right?
I really think he's going to be happy with the work we did. I don't really understand what you're getting at.
Well, I tried. Let's go in.
I put my hands on Zesty's shoulders and I like lean in and I say,
Huh?
look, it's really important to her that she's good at talking to important people. You hurt her feelings a little bit when you imply that she's not.
Yeah, but like,
Shh.
do I-
Sometimes feelings are more important than successes.
Okay, yeah, I mean, like, I totally get that, but like, okay, sure, right? And we're
Feelings,
we're her
feelings
back.
more important. Yes, feelings important more than successes.
Yes, very
Sometimes,
true.
not always. Like if we're going to die, you should sacrifice feelings. But if it's just talking to people, probably not going to die. Probably, just let her feel like she's because
So
70
sometimes,
to 80% of the time, she is very good at that.
so like in the worlds of man, sometimes it's better to lie to someone so that their feelings aren't hurt.
No, sometimes in the world of elves where there's a lot of pride at stake, it's better to be a little gentle with the truth.
Oh, okay. So like, just reword
Like,
it a little bit.
If
Y'all
I
are
implied
really
that you
acting like
weren't
Miriel is some sort of terrible social person.
No, she's good.
carrying
That's
these
what I'm
social
saying.
encounters.
Like
No,
if
Miriel's
I
roles are incredible.
Yeah.
if I implied that you weren't good at talking to trees, it might hurt your feelings. And that's how Miriel feels if you implied that she's not good at talking to important people.
I guess that's true. Question: can I try to insight check Aislinn?
Do it.
I mean, is it even a session
I
if we are
wanna
trying
see-
to figure out how I'm feeling?
I want to see what the motivations behind this are.
Party
You are
unity?
absolutely allowed to introduce your companions.
Oh hell yes!
Do it.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
You have no idea. Yeah, I'm just really I want the group to get along. Like I just really want I care about all of you and I want all of you to feel like you've contributed and Miriel has done some amazing things for us. So
That is true.
and I just sometimes I notice that Zesty may not be she's very empathetic but occasionally she doesn't see some things that are maybe a little more obvious to others who have been around people more and I'm trying to help her see that. Yep.
Yeah,
That's all.
whatever the Middle Earth version of autistic is. Yeah, 100%. She doesn't get social situations at all.
See, that's the fun part is that I'm autistic, but Miriel isn't. And so that's why the RP seems like Miriel is. It's because I am, but I'm like trying not to because
You're doing no, you are it's perfect because Miriel comes across as kind of like just a little teeny bit haughty at times, and that seems very in character.
It is. I mean, that's her character.
Yeah.
That's who she is.
So
It's perfect.
Zesty just kind of nods.
Anyway, what are you telling the king? And queen.
Well, we're gonna bow first. Obviously, we're like good courtesy. I dressed up in my fancy clothes. Did you guys dress up in your fancy clothes too? Because I want to dress.
No, well, I mean, if you dress up in your fancy clothes, I'll put on my I'll shine my armor because I don't want you to feel left out. Yeah.
Yeah, 100% I'm going fancy.
I guess if
Okay,
we're
we're going
dressing
to-
up, I am too.
Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna get the- awesome.
I shine up my armor of the Rohirrim and my like horsetail helm and stuff.
Yeah.
Polished.
Right. Great King of Rohan, we have returned from this endeavor and are happy to present you with the news that the two clans shall be united in marriage. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay. Anybody saying anything more?
Everything has gone exactly as we hoped, and we have managed to establish a peace. I add because I live here.
And in that, we have destroyed the Loremistress.
We have lost our keeper. Oh my god, everybody's offline.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We have broken the game.
The
you
king
guys.
had a stroke. It's
What
over.
happened?
What happens now?
Okay.
Ladybug, you DC'd, my love. We missed about the past 30 to 40 seconds.
Yep, we will have to redo that.
That's okay. We can do
That's
it.
what it's for. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just
or we
gonna
could
switch
just
us
leave
to
it
a
in like
new
this.
layout because we don't need the thing anymore.
Oh, hi. We're all near each other now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are.
And there's two of me.
I'm gonna fix that.
That's what we need, a second Miriel.
Look, one was not enough awesomeness, so we had to add a second.
I'm not gonna be
Work
able
nice.
to do anything about that. Oh shit.
That's okay. The ghost of Miriel Pass will just sit there with us.
Oh,
Yes,
it's not because
yes.
pass. That's Muriel's voice, and this is Muriel's face.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yes, so I guess Essie will kind of go along with that and say, love has prevailed over conflict on this day, and I could not be any more proud to have been part of that journey.
Oh, you should also know that some Dunlanders tried to kidnap and marry a lady, but we got her back.
Right.
That's true, we did do
that is important. Important. Yeah, I should have mentioned.
It just wasn't really like what he asked us to do, so that's why I didn't think to mention it earlier.
It's true. It's true. That is a good point too. Mm-hmm. Focus. We're focused on the mission at hand.
Well, sorry, I thought the king might want to know.
No, I mean
Right.
that's good. I suddenly
These
feel like
people are
I'm in the
getting
middle
kidnapped.
of. You're. Both of those things are important.
So he listens to what you're saying, and he seems very pleased, as does his wife, with how you handled everything and what you accomplished. Meaning that each of you get a reward. He was originally wanting to give you horses from his stables, but then he noticed that you kind of already do have horses, and you might not want to get rid of those.
I mean, we wanted to get rid
Unless
of
you
one, but
do
we got
want
rid of it.
horses
It's fine
from his
now.
stables.
Mm-mm.
In that
I
case, he will
can't
just
start
give you
over with
treasure
Zesty and making horse friends at this point.
Yeah, he is gonna in that case just give you treasure in the amounts of 4 per person.
Cool.
So each of you gets 4 points of treasure. And also from now on in your fellowship phase, you will be able to get either him or his wife as patrons or open a door as a sanctuary.
Cool.
And that is the end of this adventure. And yeah, I think we will do the fellowship phase, I guess, the next game, because fellowship phase. And after that, we will start the next adventure.
Wow.
Okay.
Yay.
Love it.
We did stuff, you guys. We did that. We finished the thing.
I also want to find
And so
Constable
please,
letter in that time.
yeah. And there will be a response waiting for you once you get back to where you were sleeping, where you sent it from. And we'll get to that in a second. However, in the meantime, please count your advancement points and put them in the correct place. And seeing that this adventure took us 5 games, you should all have a total now of 10 experience points that are to be spent from this adventure only. So if you had left over from the previous adventure, you would have to add that, but you get 2 more today, and you should have a total of 10 from this adventure only.
So how many experience points do you guys have?
I don't think I've been adding each. I don't know if I used all of mine last time, so I guess I'm just gonna do the 10.
This would put me to
Yeah.
14. Is
I
that
also
right?
had 4, so
Well,
I guess.
mine just had
I
4
can
at the top.
actually,
but I don't know if I added any
check
other
one
time.
thing.
Yeah, because I'm up to 7.
Let me check how much you should have from the previous one.
Because I have 10 advancement points, and then this would put me at 14 XP if I'm doing things right, which is a big if, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I had 4 XP at
So,
the top corner, but I
For
don't know
the
if I
first
added
adventure,
XP.
you should have gotten a total of 4. So for the first
Okay.
adventure, you should have gotten a total of 4, and for this, you would have a total of 10. So the
Okay,
total
so that's right.
should be 14.
I
Okay.
did it! Y'all, I did the math.
Okay.
Okay, so I've
Perfect.
definitely messed up.
You know, it's fine. And then I have 10 advancement points, which I assume is fine.
I
Yeah.
have an absurd quantity of advancement points. I'm not really sure how that happened.
Maybe you kept
I'm-
better track.
Those
than I
depend on
did,
how
or-
much you guys roll. You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you had some good rolls. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see you typing this in chat
We'll
because
get
you
to spending
look,
those
I'm
advancement
bad. Apparently I'm terrible. It's fine.
Maybe we just
You
didn't
just
let
need
you
to
roll enough.
just
Ask
not
to
rolling too
roll
much.
more.
It's okay. It's okay. I you know what? I will
Just
continue
remember
on the
you can
strength of
always ask
my
to roll shit.
RP.
Yeah.
I know. I'm good. I'm not
Good.
complaining. I'm not
Okay. Okay, so once you get back to where you're sleeping, and I'm guessing
Which I
you're
believe
burying
is
the
at
treasure
Aislin's
next
house,
to the
right?
rest of the treasure, which
Yeah,
is
Aislin's
in Aizen's backyard.
That is also
I'm gonna dig a deep hole and bury all my treasure in there.
and we already buried our treasure in a
Zesty,
deep
you
hole,
notice
so
I want a deeper hole. I have more treasure now.
my house just looks like I have freaking moles.
Wait, hold up. What do I
Graves
notice?
in the backyard.
that there is well, for everyone else that would just be a leaf. You know that this is a leaf that people from Lothlorien send letters on. It's
Ooh.
on your pillow.
I will like do the thing, like new hotel thing, where I just kind of like jump onto the bed and like just start like kicking my feet in the air, and I'm just gonna read the leaf letter.
Okay, first off, remind everyone what you wrote to Galadriel.
Did I roll?
Wrote.
Oh, what I wrote to Galadriel.
What you wrote.
Hold on.
Yep.
I have a whole ass note saved.
Yeah, you do.
What did I save this under? I think. Yes. It has been some time since I left the Silver Springs. The world of man and mortals is a tested one. Its roads are paved with conflict and greed. I have seen death for the first time and must admit that I was temporarily shaken. That being said, I look forward to spreading love and beauty across these lands that need it so desperately. I don't adventure into this undertaking alone, luckily. With me are incredible companions who are as virtuous as they are capable. A rider of Rohan named Aislinn, whose sword is as sharp as her mind. She saved us from some humans called bandits and has been traveling with us ever since. An elven woman named Miriel from the Mirkwood, who looks to etch her name into the annals of history with warm kindness and glorious deeds. And finally, a human named Phelan, whose extraordinary beauty is matched only by her unrelenting courage in the face of adversity and the unknown. I am in good hands. I hope to bring them to my home someday, with your permission, of course. I long for the sanctity and familiarity of my springs and your guidance, though I know there is still much to see and learn. May your wisdom and discipline make its way to me, even past the physical borders of our land. Savolas alalarith, silo anor bomanlen. It's a story.
Okay, I am not going to try Elven because I would probably do a bad job at it. However, what she wrote back is that she is very happy that you seem to be exploring the world and making friends, good friends as it seems, and that if you ever are nearby, to come visit because she would love to meet them all.
I think we have a new thing we can do. So she's going to finish kind of reading the note, be like, I have permission. I have permission. Do we all have our own separate rooms, or are we all just kind of like bunking?
I suspect that
If you're
Aislinn
staying
does
in
not have a
Aislinn's
big
house, then
yeah,
there's one room.
I've got well, I would say I have 2 bedrooms and then 1 generic room. So like there's a bedroom and then a second bedroom and then a couch. And how we break that up, you guys can decide.
I'll just sleep on the floor, like in the corner.
No, but and like we tried to get you to sleep in a bed and you were like, no, this is better.
Miriel's not
I
giving
just
up
kind of like come out of the room and I'm like
Miriel's on a
super
bed.
excited, and I'm just like,
No, so
God.
this is perfect because it's my house, but actually the elves have the 2 bedrooms and I'm sleeping on the couch and Phelan's in the corner in my living room and it's fine. I'm like, whatever. They feel more comfortable that way.
He's like, guys, guess what? Why is Phelan in the corner?
This is where I live.
I will address that in a second. Guys, guess what? Our leader in Lothlorien would love to meet you guys. Do you want to see my home?
Oh, your home's lovely. I would love to go back.
You wrote her a letter about us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been adventuring with you guys. You guys are kind of like my new family.
That's neat.
Is this how your family you normally interact with your family?
I give Miriel a very intense like look, like I'm capturing. I'm like, we didn't all have a lot of friends where we came from.
Okay.
I mean, well, no, I mean, I guess you'll meet like my actual family as well. And no, things are a lot different. Please don't punch anybody in the face.
Have I punched? I haven't punched him. I look at Phelan. I was like, we didn't. We really didn't.
No, you said that's the man thing. Like that's the men. I'm just saying. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. No, this is great. Yeah. So, you guys want to go?
Before we go, could you make some bread? I've learned that we can't have that on our travels.
And it's. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, Aislinn, if you wouldn't mind me using your kitchen.
You've been using my kitchen for like a week now. It's okay.
I know, but I like to ask first.
Lovely.
It's okay.
Okay,
Aw,
I'm really.
You're
I really want
literally
this bread.
sleeping in my bed, but it's fine.
This one is yours?
No, you know what? It's not anymore. It's
I bet Miriel's in her bed.
I have not specified which room is which. You guys can you can roll an insight check and figure out who is sleeping in Aislin's bed while Aislin's
Let's find out. Let's find out. I want to know.
Well, I want to know too now.
Yeah, we're gonna roll insight checks.
Oh,
I have a Gandalf and I don't know
Well,
if it's 13 enough. I
since
don't know what the
Violet
number is.
rolled Gandalf,
So-
rolled Gandalf, that's an automatic success. So Violet
Miriel
knows.
is-
Miriel knows.
Miriel is definitely sleeping in Aislin's room because it's slightly larger than the other one.
Okay.
it's like you would need an actual measuring tape to find out how large.
Yeah,
but it is
like
slightly.
it's just a little bit, but it is slightly bigger. It is slightly bigger, yeah. And there's still only one bathroom, y'all. So, do what you gotta do.
Oh, there was a bathroom here?
Also,
we
also
learned-
Zesty fair to mention
in which we learned that
that
Faith has been digging multiple holes in the backyard.
Oh, I've been going into the woods. Don't worry, I know to keep it separate.
So do I also with my
Aislinn lives in
rule?
the
I know-
town.
She's just been taking a 20-minute hike every time she has to pee. It's cool.
I'm really good at holding it. It's fine.
Also,
Just-
Zesty fair to mention that the letter said to come by when you're in the area. It's not that you have to go right now. I'm just mentioning that before because we do have few more adventures in Rohan.
Yes, I mean we as players
But
know
that's
that.
gonna be a nice next place to go after you leave Rohan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be very confused, but it'll be fine.
This is gonna be a good next step after Rohan. Anyway, I think we will finish here. I do have a short outro video I made myself, so I will be putting it up now. We'll see if it mutes us. If it doesn't, just stay quiet.